It's a bit windy, so I'll speak up. I've been sent quite a few links from people. Appreciate people sending me information. I've no interest though in a video of somebody's opinion. A video like mine. I'm not really interested in people who are just sort of spouting off, oh, 5G this, 5G that. They don't back it up with any evidence. If you want to send me something useful, send me a link to a study that shows, you know, this experiment was done with 5G and this is what was caused by it. Now, I have been a little bit naive with 5G, I'll be honest with you. I was saying in that stream that you can't blame 5G because it isn't even rolled out. I was wrong. 5G is rolled out. I'm bathing in it right now, apparently. I don't know when the hell they rolled it all out. Surprised me actually, because if you look at the 5G map for the country, and you can go on various different providers' websites and they'll tell you their own. I've not so far managed to find one that tells you everything, you know, like all of them together in one where you could overlay the map of it all. But regardless, I still don't think 5G has anything to do with this. And there's one real quick way to test that. Look at France. France has had a real high number of alleged cases. They haven't even got 5G. There might be a few test sites there, but none are actually commercially active. Not a single one. And there's other countries too. Also, as I was explaining in that stream, that for some strange reason they'd get taken down. I don't feel that the negative effects from 5G would be as people are claiming. If you look at the bandwidth, and this is what people aren't doing, look at the bandwidth that 5G operates on. Very similar. In fact, it's lower frequency than the bandwidth your Wi-Fi router, which you've had in your house for years and years. Probably about as powerful as well. Now, I know they send out microwaves. All mobile technology does. So does your router. So does your microwave. And it's very easy to say, oh, we use a microwave to cook food. So what's it doing to us? But the microwave in your kitchen is using hundreds and hundreds of watts of power. Your phone transmits microwaves. Do you feel your leg warming up? Do you feel I'm getting no heat off my phone now? Because it's such a low power that it's coming out at. It's how many watts of power are put out to transmit the frequency. Now, of course, the cell towers themselves, yeah, they're at a higher transmission rate, higher power. The sun's just setting over there. I don't know if you'll... It's not... Yeah, sort of see it. I'm not saying that these radio waves, and that's what they are, call them microwaves, still radio waves. I'm not saying they're not harmful, but that thing I've just shown you over there, that's probably giving out more waves than the cell phone antennas are. It's probably giving out, well, it's giving out gamma rays. They are harmful. But again, it depends on the quantity of those rays you're getting and the power they're beamed at. So I know all mobile technology is harmful to us, but it's not causing this, because this doesn't exist, what they're saying, and that's the point. When you say 5G's causing COVID-19, you're giving validity to the claim that there's a pandemic going on. Have you looked at the reported figures? The government every week sends out figures of infectious diseases. It's called the NOIDS report. I get it emailed to me every week. I have done for I don't know, about 3 years now. Deaths are down in the thousands from this time last year. I'll tell you what, one of the major figures that's down, and that's food poisoning. It's funny how McDonald's and all these major chains have shut and food poisoning's down, but there you go. All deaths are down. In the last couple of weeks of March, there was one death from influenza. You go back on the same rates last year, there's a hell of a lot more. Road deaths are down. Lots and lots of deaths are down now. Is it because they're reporting it all as this COVID-19? Yeah, I think there's a lot of that. I think there's a lot of deaths being attributed to it now. And I'm not the only one saying that. It's not only my opinion. It's the opinion of the Chief Medical Officer in the UK, the advisor to the government, who said once this is all over and they re-look the cases that have been reported as deaths from COVID-19, he expects the rates to be changed, and less than half the deaths that have been attributed to it they'll be put down to heart attack, whatever else, like Sid Little, celebrity here in the UK. They worded it in the news as Sid Little dies after testing positive for COVID-19. What they didn't say is he died of heart failure. David Icke said that. Stop sending me links to David Icke as well, please. Not interested. He tells some truth, he tells some lies. He's a BBC sports presenter. And after he left that, to go on his tour and tell everybody he was Jesus, he was then on the BBC on Terry Wogan. And yeah, they took the piss out of him. But he was on a major talk show, one of the most watched shows of the time. You ever been invited on one of them? I haven't. And you won't be, unless you're part of the establishment. And they'll humiliate themselves. They don't mind doing that. Because they're being fucking paid for it. Not interested in what David Icke's got to say. Don't listen to anybody's opinions. Don't listen to mine. Look at the facts. Look at the published facts. Look at death rates. Take a look at it yourself. Take my word for it. Look up the NOIDS report. Published weekly. Very easy to find. Government website. Look it up for yourself. And then tell me that technology that's been around for 30 years is suddenly killing everybody now. Or look at it and tell me hardly anybody's dying.